Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. A little ASMR with my nails that I'm currently doing in this video. So yeah, today we're gonna be testing this rainbow kind of like pastel polygel kit. That it's not really a kit, but it is technically because you can buy the whole set. But I just wanted to try it out, and I didn't realize when I ordered it that it would be so much polygel for like a really cheap amount. So I think I'm gonna try and find the vendor again so I can get some more, because I want more colors. This is so pretty. I love how this turned out. So I was also trying these new nail tips that I got off of Polygel. Apparently I reread the description of the nail tips. Like in the pictures and stuff, it's used as a full nail tip instead of just like a extension, if you know what I mean. So I was having trouble gluing it down. Number one, here's the first thing that was the issue. I have like 2 coats of nail strengthener, and that thing, it basically makes it easier for me to pop off the nail so I can film different designs at a time, and it was just making it extremely difficult for the nails to glue down. I also used a different glue, so maybe that was why, but I think the main reason was basically because the nail tips are extremely flat where they attach to your nail, and they just weren't, I don't know, they just weren't going down to the nail strengthener, nail hardener that I had. So yeah, so basically my best advice is to cut them. I don't know why I couldn't think of cutting them when I was filming. I don't know, it didn't occur to me that I could just cut them into like the little U shape and then attach them to my nail to make better adhesion, so more friction between my nail and the nail tip could make it like adhere better. But whatever, it's all done. Nothing we can do now. But basically yeah, I used that and I just started filing them down because they didn't fit perfectly. I have extremely small nail beds. I don't understand why my nail beds are so tiny, and I have like long fingers and a huge palm, so my nails just don't complement my hand shape and hand size. It's just like not cute because I'm a really tall person for a girl, so it's just not cute. I don't like it. Alright, so I used this like cheap glue. I ended up like reusing the Kiss glue. They're both from the dollar store, but the Kiss one is like a super bond. It actually works. I just don't know what happened with this, but I basically glued down each nail, and I had to hold them down longer because obviously I didn't file down my nails, and on top of that I had a base coat strengthener on, so it kind of made it difficult for it to glue down. But after some internal battles, after fighting with myself and just getting annoyed, it finally did work for each nail. So I just hold them down and hope for the best. To be honest, the shape of the nail tips made it difficult for the polygel to settle properly, because you know how polygel, it doesn't move as much as builder gel, but it kind of does move, and if you have a nail that's like, these nail tips are extremely thick. That's why I said I should have cut them. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place, but they're thick, so where they adhered to my nail, it created like a huge difference between my nail bed and the actual nail tip. So when the polygel adhered, when I put the polygel on, it kind of just like wasn't even, so I had to go back and add more, but it was fine. So something to avoid in the future if I ever do these again. Also, I was using 90% rubbing alcohol. Anything less than 90 or whatever percent does not work for me. I know some people have used 70. I've seen a lot of popular like nail people use 70%, and if for some reason it works, for me it doesn't. Maybe it's where I live, maybe it's the temperature in my room, I don't know. So it doesn't work for me. My best advice is just to use anything that's 90% or above. Alright, so the tips were stiletto. They're kind of a stiletto I don't like. I did order new stilettos coming up in a new AliExpress haul, but yeah, I bought them for the purpose of them being coffin, because I hate doing coffin nails when I have a base coat on that's like a peel off, because it makes it harder. This is me realizing that my nail lamp in fact did detach, so yeah, that's that. But basically I just shaped the nails a little bit more. It didn't need a lot, it was just a little bit, and it was like perfectly coffin. I did not have to do a lot of work. I think that's the best option for me from now on, is just to use these tips. So yeah, I start off with the kind of, it's not lavender, it's a sky blue. I love this color. When I saw it online, I freaked out, and I was just like anxious if it would look good, and it looks really good. To be honest, the purple is like my least favorite color, mainly because it's like a really dark color compared to everything else, but obviously it still works in the scheme of things. I just think I should order more, me validating myself spending money I don't have on pointless nail stuff, but I feel like I should order more colors. I should order more, you know, just experiment for experimental purposes to show the viewers what it could look like. Not for me at all. This is definitely not for me. This is not for me to play with polygel, but I feel like if I need to find the vendor again. Maybe I should check my order history. I just want to know where I got these from. I got these so long ago, you don't understand. Like, I know it's in some recent haul, but they were sitting in my little like container of like nail art stuff, and I just didn't remember that I had them. See, this is why I need to stop ordering stuff and actually use the stuff I order. But yeah, so I basically shape the nails. Polygel is like, I don't know, it's way easier than acrylic. I can see why a lot of people say that now. It is so much easier than acrylic. Literally all you have to do is like pull down. And my brush, I don't know what brush you're supposed to use, but this is the best brush I found for myself using polygel, because it's thick. It's not like, obviously it's not an acrylic brush, but it just, I don't know, it smooths everything down evenly. I just don't have problems with it, so it works for me. I don't know if it would work for you, but I got these off of AliExpress. Again, I have no idea who the vendor is. I promise if I find them, I'll put them in the description. So let's hope I find them because I really need to. But basically, yeah, I just smooth it down and it follows the shape of the nail. I tried my best to make the ends of them thinner because the polygel did kind of like, I don't know, naturally fell forward on the nail, and the tip was like the thinnest part, so more polygel settled there. So all I had to do was like take some off the end, and I always overestimated how much polygel I needed on the nail. You don't need that much. Once you start patting it down, it kind of like evens out and it's more than you think. So I just did like blue, yellow, purple, blue, yellow until my hand was like filled up. I was gonna do some kind of like rainbow design on the whole like nail, like each nail with all three colors, but I just didn't do it. So comment down below if I should do more polygel videos, and I'll try it out if anyone is interested, or I'll just do it.
Not believe my eyes, but I'm so cold now and feeling the ice, and all I feel is love inside you. I can't take it. I just wanna go home. Believe in me. Believe in me. Your love's like ecstasy. Your love's like ecstasy. Believe in me. If it never mattered, then what keep me alive? I'm weak and losing focus, pushed against the current. Too late to remind me of everything I'm sorry, of everything I couldn't see, of what you needed me to be. I'm too perplexed to analyze the way I tried this down. Too excessive and too hasty, too eager just to end things. I just need you to believe in me, and I just need you to.
Oh yeah, so basically I wiped them down. I did forget to wipe the first nail the first time I cured them, and I do cured them. The first one I cured for 1 minute 45 seconds on accident. I just left my hand in there, to be honest, and I was on my phone. But you don't need that much time, especially if you have a high voltage LED/UV lamp. Mine usually takes like 90 seconds. It shouldn't even be that long, but yeah. So the thinner the polygel layer you use, the shorter it should be. Like You can go, I think it can go between 30 seconds and 90 seconds, because when I did the second thinner layer it was only 30 seconds, but the first layer, which was thicker, was like 90 seconds. But yeah, I did that on the yellow hand. Make sure to wipe down, because if you don't, like, I had lint everywhere. The little, my background is like fur or fake fur or whatever, and like my hand was just like wiping on it and it just caught onto the nails and it was just making me so annoyed. Even the paper towel I used wasn't like damp enough, so pieces of the paper towel got onto my nails and I had to wipe them off later. So just remember to wipe down your nail as soon as you cure. And obviously you can do multiple nails at a time. I was just being extra careful because I'm one of those people who just like moves around a lot and I don't think about it, and then I knocked over a lot of stuff, like my glitter. Again, my space is small, but I'm clumsy, so I just cured after each nail, and then the second time around I cured after I did all the nails. Alright, so this is me doing my second layer of polygel. As you can see, I was just like vibing. I feel like once you get comfortable with a medium, you can just like do whatever. Because at first I was like scared to like move around the polygel with my brush, because I was like, oh, will I ruin it? And honestly, like after like the second or third nail, I was just like, hold on, this is not even that hard, girl, baby girl, just do it. And I ended up just like doing whatever, and it worked out. Like, you don't have to be too cautious, because then you waste your time. And I understand that perfectionist mentality, because I kind of have that sometimes with nails, and I'm just like, oh, I could have done better, or oh my god, why didn't I do this? And it's just like, just do whatever. It's your nails, this is for fun, don't worry about it, just do what makes you happy, you know? So I just like went in and I just did the nails, and it turned out okay. There was no issues, no problem, especially with polygel, because polygel is such an easier medium to work with. So 1000% I would recommend, if you want to start out with nails, like if you don't really care which medium you start out with, try polygel first before you go into acrylic, because that might be a lot easier. Oh, and it's 1,000 times cheaper, because you can get all this stuff off of AliExpress, and then like the rubbing alcohol, 90%, I think it was like $1.50 at Walmart. So honestly, it's cheaper. Even like it's 1,000 times cheaper than the nail kit, the Kiss nail kit for acrylic, because that's like $14 or $15. And you can just get like 2 like nude colors of polygel, and then the rubbing alcohol, that could be all $3, and you could do a full set of nails, honestly. So consider that if you want to start nails. I'm not even gonna lie, when I saw these, I was so in love. I thought about making them matte, but I don't have a matte top coat. But I was just like, oh, they would be so cute. That's why I had the rhinestones out, because I was like, what if I just leave them matte and then add rhinestones and call it a day? but I feel like that would be too easy, or that would be a waste of the whole design. So I decided to go in with nail foils again. Guys, I have to use these nail foils. I just have to. I was tempted. I saw this like design on Instagram, and this girl did like a cloud look with like glitters, and then like she had different clouds. She had way more stuff than I added in mine. She had like rhinestones, like the really tiny ones, and like sparkles. It was just a lot. So I took inspiration from that, and I just like did a completely different version, but like similar, you know. So I added the butterflies. I know this is gonna be in the previous video, you may or may not see, but guys, I have to use them or they're gonna sit there and be wasted. Yeah, so I basically used these nail foils. I'm so tempted to say nail decals. I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah, basically all you have to do is put in the glue, leave it for 1 minute. If you have a fan like me, it takes like 20 seconds and then it becomes clear. Then I add all the nail foils that I want. I press them in, leave them for a little bit longer, and literally they'll come off perfectly.
Yeah, wait, whoa, I see you at the end of the road. How can that be when you're here with me? Some kind of illusion, or maybe a dream. Is it something inside me? And after I've seen, I don't wanna believe my eyes, but I'm so cold now and feeling the ice, and all I feel is love inside you. I can't take it, I just wanna go home.
The next thing that I do is I go in and add clouds. If you saw in an earlier clip, I did add clouds, but I forgot I was going to use butterflies, so I wiped them off. But all I do for the clouds, which I poorly filmed, that's why you don't see a lot of it. Also, this whole video I've been going in and out of frame. We've been over this. We know my situation. She's not good at it. That's okay. I did it two ways. I basically put a little bit of, why can I speak, a little bit of white nail polish on a container cap, and then I dipped my brush in a nail polish remover, so acetone, and then I went in and painted the nails with white, and it just naturally makes a cloud look. Or you can paint the nails first with white and then go in with the acetone. It doesn't matter, they both do the same exact thing. It just makes it look like a really like aesthetic cloud look. It's not like cartoony, you know what I mean? You know the cartoon clouds and then like the painted clouds? I was going for like the painted clouds look, and it worked out perfectly. And then after that, I add top coat, and I called it a day. No, I didn't. I added top coat, and I added some glitter, and these little are they called sparkles? No, they're stars. No, they're sparkles, right? Anyway, that's the nails, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you so much. I really enjoy making these, and I'll see you again. Please stay safe and happy and healthy. Bye.